Good morning Year 6 and welcome to Tuesday's maths video. Today we are going to continue learning to calculate the mean. Here is your Fluent in 5. Please pause the video and have a go. Hopefully you pause the video. So, number 1 was 93.813. Number 2 was 9. Number 3 was 7/12. Number 4, the missing number was 2,296. And lastly, it was 1,110. Very well done if you got this right. So, your daily challenge. I'm not giving you an example today, being a bit mean. Sorry, no pun intended. Oh, goodness me. Right, so I need you to calculate the mean of I've been put off by my pun. It was unintentional and it's thrown me. So, your task. The mean of 4 numbers is 9. What is the total of the 4 numbers? So this requires you to do a little bit of the inverse. And remind yourself of how you calculate the mean, what steps you take to get to the mean. So if you've already been given the mean of 4 numbers, what is the total? Then, next one. Write an example of what the 4 numbers could be if none of them are 9. So you've worked out that your mean is 9, but what could they be if none of them were 9? And can you find more than one solution? Then, the table shows how many pets a number of children have, but one value is missing. The mean number of pets is 3. So again, you've been given the mean. Somebody has already added them all together and divided them by the amount of people there are, and they've got 3. So you need to work out how many pets Esther has. So you've got everybody else, you know how many people there were, and you know the mean. So how would you calculate Esther's number? Pause it and have a go. So the answers. If you know the mean of 4 numbers is 9, you know that when you added all of those numbers together and divided them by 4, you got the answer 9. So what you need to do is the inverse. You need to take your mean, 9, times it by how many you had, 4, and that is the total of the 4 numbers added together, which is 36, because 9 times 4 is 36. Then, write an example of what 4 numbers could have been if none of them are 9. Well, 1, 2, 16 and 17 add up to 36, so it could have been those. But there are many more. As long as they added up to 36, and there were 4 of them, then the answer is right. Now, if you didn't know how to do this one, and that meant you didn't know how to do the next one with Esther, now I've told you how to do it, to do the inverse, to do your mean times by how many you've got. See if you can go back and have a go at Esther and working out how many she had. If you did it, let's find out the answers. The table shows how many pets a number of children have, but one of the values is missing. But we've got all the information we need because we know how many children there were and we know what the mean is. Now, in order to calculate the mean, we would have needed to add all of their totals together and divide it by the number of children to get 3. So we can do the inverse. We know the mean, 3, and we know the number of children, 6. So what we do is 3 times 6 to give us 18. Now we know the total, and that's useful because it allows us to work out Esther. Because if we add all of the other numbers together, we find that the total without Esther is 14, which means we need 4 more to get to 18, and that tells us that Esther must have had 4 pets. We could then check it if we wanted to by adding them all together and getting 18 and dividing it by 6 to get 3, and we know our mean is correct. But that is how you work out Esther. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.